Hey guys, I know it's been forever since I did a video, and lately I just haven't. Over the past month, I have not been in the best shape of my life. Um, I really didn't want to share this over the internet, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. You know, so it all started back in. Um, I think it was around the end of April. My leg started to feel extremely painful for some reason. Even though I have been going to the fitness center at my apartment complex and doing my daily routine workouts and doing yoga and all that stuff. Well, one Saturday I was out doing Uber, and I did Uber for about maybe a few hours, and then right around 3 p.m. that afternoon, I decided I was going to take a 1 hour lunch break. So I went back to my apartment and ate lunch. While I was watching TV, I started to feel some type of I started to feel a type of burning sensation on my leg. So I went to the bathroom and I noticed I had a huge, well, it was a small red mark on my leg, and I thought it was some sort of heat rash or something. I'm sorry for that visual, but it's the truth. And so I chalked it off to nothing and just did with my thing. So I did Uber for about 2 more hours, and I think right around Sunday, my legs started to get worse because I was going to go to church that day, but when I went to the bathroom to investigate my leg, I noticed there were all sorts of red marks on it, and I had no clue what they were at first. And that's when well, I went to work Monday and tried to ignore the pain. I know, bad move. Probably shouldn't have done that. And then Tuesday, when I went back to work, it started to get worse. So I had to tell my supervisor what was going on. And so I went to medical, and then, well, long story short, after they looked me over and everything, they told me it was shingles. Yep, I shit you not. It was shingles. If you, for those of you who don't know what shingles is, it's basically it's something that people normally get when they're in their 50s, except I'm not in my 50s, I'm in my 40s. I know I don't look like in my 40s, but I really am in my 40s. And and it's something that people normally get if they had the chicken pox as a child, because I know I had the chicken pox when I was little. And it once the chicken pox are gone, that doesn't mean the virus goes away. It remains dormant until you get older, and then eventually you get the shingles. So I've had that for about a month now, and they're just about gone, and I still get this painful sensation in my leg every now and then, but I'm doing my best to try to get better. And I was gonna do DoorDash and Uber this weekend, but it's been raining off and on, and I just haven't been in the best health of my life. And right now, my wife and I we're really we're barely scraping by, especially when it comes to food, because we hardly have anything to eat in the house except for maybe a few frozen pot pies and some sandwiches. That's about it. And I have very little. We have very little funds in our bank account, so hopefully tonight I'll get some $5 pizzas from Little Caesars, and then for Tuesday and Wednesday, if my money doesn't hit my Chime account, which is what I've been getting from the Upside app. You know, when you buy something, you take a picture of the receipt and you get cash back for buying gas and groceries and stuff. So hopefully it'll hit either tomorrow or Wednesday. So we're just barely hanging on right now. And I'll try to do more cooking videos if I can. And and I am back on Twitch now, but I just haven't been using it because, well, hopefully when I get paid Thursday, I'm gonna go on Amazon and I'm gonna get me a webcam with a microphone included, so that way I ain't got to use my Turtle Beach headset to live stream. So, and yeah, but anyway, I'll I'll update you further if anything changes, and in the meantime, um, just try to stay tuned and all. But anyway, if you like that video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and be sure to hit the bell icon so that way you'll get notified when I come out with new videos. And be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'll leave links in the description below. But until then, y'all have a safe Memorial Day weekend, and I will see you again soon. Peace.